You are listening to GameBreak, brought to you by HNE.
This review is written by Nathaniel Stormblade on September 25th, 2009 for the game Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 for all game consoles. Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 2 places its heroes in the middle of the civil war created by the passing of the Superhuman Registration Act. The argument is that superhumans are weapons of mass destruction and should be tracked at all times so they may be used as tools for the military. Captain America, who is normally a good soldier, takes up the cause as the rebel leader against the Superhuman Registration Act. Iron Man, a person who rarely does what he's told, takes up the mantle as the figurehead for the military in gathering superhumans for the registration. The reasons why some heroes choose one side over another is less than clear, and for others it makes perfect sense. The game is very close to the original in how it functions. New to the series is the addition of fusion attacks that allows two characters to attack enemies in different combinations. What has been removed is the inventory. There are no more collecting objects to bolster specific team member abilities. Instead, there are ribbons that can be collected to boost the whole team's abilities. As there was in the previous game, is collectible media, a trivia game, and side missions. Players can easily go back and forth in each area to collect items they previously missed. The game looks good in all systems with slight differences. On the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, the game seems a little darker and it supports widescreen televisions. The PS2 and the Wii, the characters on the screen are larger and the video between battles is not as crisp as the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. In all cases, the camera controls do not respond as needed when needed. On the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, the camera controls seem to stop working from time to time. On the Wii, the camera controls are fuzzy about how the player must move the Wii remote to get the camera to move. None of the systems allow for permanent zooming in on the current character selected in single-player mode. Within the last few years, Marvel has been responsible for releasing a number of movies and television series based upon its popular franchises, namely the Avengers, Wolverine and the X-Men, and Iron Man. The people from these movies and television series voice the characters in this game. It is too bad no one can make up his or her mind on the race of Nick Fury. The PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions of the game have true cooperative online play and downloadable content. With these, the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 versions need to keep in mind that when playing online, they may not be able to save the progress that they make. More details can be found in the game's instruction manual. The Wii version proclaims Wi-Fi compatibility. The problem is that there is no actual cooperative online play. Players can only send completion scores for each area to be ranked amongst others in the world. To top it off, both the PS2 and Wii versions, the story has been cut down and many features stripped as compared to the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. Fans of Marvel Universe will enjoy the game. Nonetheless, role-playing game fans may have an issue with the changes in this version compared to the previous one. The PS2 and Wii version feel incomplete compared to the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. The replayability in this review really only applies to the fact that the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions has cooperative online play. Every other rating is an average based on its system capabilities.
To read more in relation to what was covered in this segment, previews, reviews and other game-related articles, log on to www.haslage.net.